So the immune system is broken into how many parts?
3.
Yeah, and they're called
First line of defense.
first line of defense. I'm just going to write LOD. It's a really long thing to write first line of defense. Second line of defense. And the third line of defense. Okay, just remind me what you guys know about these.
Those are both innate.
Yeah, so the first and second lines of defense are innate, meaning they don't have memory. But what's the difference between the first and second lines of defense?
Isn't the second more like cellular? And then the first
Yeah.
is more like chemical and physical.
So if we name some things in the first line of defense, we have the physical, right? And what were the different things in physical? The physical category of the first line of defense? There are 3 of them. Skin, mucous membranes,
And
normal flora. Okay. So those are the things in physical. Let's see if you can name them all. There are 6 in chemical.
wait, did you say innate means no memory?
Yeah, doesn't have memory. We also call it non-specific.
Okay.
But he likes using the word adaptive. Oh, I just told you the answer. He likes using the word adaptive for the third line of defense. And so he usually won't bring up the word innate until he introduces you to adaptive, but I just want to show you now. But another way of saying it is non-specific, specific.
Okay.
No memory, memory.
Right.
Okay. What are the 6 chemicals? Defensin peptides.
Is cytokine?
Cytokines in the second line of defense more. It's good
I
that you
don't
remember that
any
word
of
though. Defensin peptides.
Lysosome.
Lysozymes. Lysosomes are in phagocytes. Zymes.
Lysozymes. And then the sebum.
Sebum. Sweat.
Sure.
Gastric juice. I'm trying to think of what
Is that all of them?
Oh, was that the last one? Okay, I'll just name them off. There's gastric juice. Do you want me to write them? I'll just write them.
Oh, lactoferrin.
Oh yeah.
It's like the most important one.
Gastric juice, lactoferrin, sweat, sebum, defensin peptides, and lysozyme. Oh, my legs are burning. Okay. I got 7. Oh no, this is a name. I was like, whoa. Okay. Does anyone have any questions on these? Do you still feel okay about them? Which is the one that targets membranes?
Isn't it defensin peptides?
Defensin peptides are membranes. So what does it work the best against? First of all, bacteria or viruses? Bacteria, and then which kind of bacteria? Gram-negative, because they have that outer membrane.
Right.
Which is the one that affects peptidoglycan?
Lactoferrin?
No.
It starts with an L.
It's lysozyme.
Lysozyme. What specifically does it affect of the peptidoglycan?
Bonding in it
Between?
between.
There are lots of bonds.
It's not the
MG
bridge. It's
No, it's not, because the bridge is the protein.
Right.
It's the sugars.
Yeah,
So it's the bonds between the sugars, the G and M sugars. So does it affect viruses at all?
No.
No, because they don't have peptidoglycan, which means they don't have G and M sugars. It mainly affects gram-positive.
Right.
What's the one that has to do with iron?
Lactoferrin.
Lactoferrin. Think ferrin. Okay.
He was saying that they are against citrophores.
Yeah, they are against cityfour.
But they
against,
just kind of hog.
yeah, it's not. A lot of people think, oh, well, cityfour takes the iron, and lactoferrin, it's like some tug of war. It's
Yeah.
not really. The lactoferrin just binds it really tightly. So
Is it-
cityfour is, it's like, this is the iron. I'm gonna hold it really tightly so you can't come steal it. It's not like you steal it and then I steal it from you, and it keeps going back and forth.
So I kind of thought of it as like whoever gets the iron first.
Yeah, and you hope it's you.
Yeah.
First. Yeah, so that's just our way of holding on to it
Okay.
so that they can't come in and get it. Let me see which other ones. Sebum is a fancy way of saying
That's the one that I'm blank on.
Sebaceous gland. I don't know.
It's not saliva,
Oil.
is it?
It's oil.
Oh, yeah.
It's like oil on your face. Where there's oil, there's no water, right? Most bacteria need water. Sweat, salty, right? So if you have a lot of salt on your face, remember water follows salt, so there'll be a hypertonic, because the water will leave. Is that good? Last time we talked about gastric juice is very acidic. It's composed of pyloric acid, which a lot of bacteria and viruses, if they're enveloped, do not like acidic environments.
Okay, I can't remember for that one. Like, I know the pyloric acid denatures proteins, but do we just want to say it ruins their outer membrane? Well, I guess it only, I don't know. We would
It does, like, yes, it has, there's a bunch of nasty stuff in your gastric juice. It doesn't just, he doesn't really, gastric juice, what he really wants you to know is that it's in the first line of defense, it's chemical, and
pyloric
it's a,
acid.
yeah, pyloric acid, if you even need to know that.
Oh, okay. So it's
Okay.
not like, what
These
is gastric
other,
juice
no.
target?
These other ones, like lactoferrin, he wants you to know, because gastric juice, it does a lot of things. It really just kind of blows, it's kind of like the lysosome of a macrophage, where it's, when the lysosome fuses with the phagosome to create the phagolysosome, there are a bunch of different enzymes and chemicals in there that do a bunch of different things. Gastric juice is like that. It's just a bunch of nasty. Is that okay? That's, okay, I didn't write the physical, but remember there are normal flora. Normal flora takes up what?
Nutrients and space.
Yeah, space and nutrients from transient flora. And what is that competition called?
Antagonism.
Microbial antagonism. Yeah. And then we also talked about mucous membranes. What are mucous membranes composed of? What kind of cells?
The cilia.
Okay, cilia, which are the hairs, and then goblet cells. What do goblet cells produce?
The mucus.
Mucus. So I breathe something in. The bacteria in the it works better for bacteria, but it does work for viruses. They get stuck on my mucous membranes because I have goblet cells producing mucus, which is really sticky, right? And then cilia. The cilia beat, and they move it up and up and up until I cough it out, or it goes into my esophagus and I swallow it. What is that? The mucus and the cilia working together to bring it up?
Mucociliary escalator.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, that's a crazy word. It's not bad. Muco, mucus, ciliary, cilia, escalator. You get on at the mall and it brings you up. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, there was one more. Skin. Obviously, skin's a good barrier, right?
Yeah.
Skin has sebum on it. It's pretty acidic. All the cells are dead. They shed off. Okay, skin's a good barrier. And none of these things have memory. They're chemicals. How could they even have memory in the first place? They're just compounds. Is that okay?